We were right. We were right, guys. We were right about everything, about the election, about everything. And this video right here is proof from Kamala Harris's new book. I think it's either coming out or it's already out already. I'm not 100% sure. But we got the scoop on why we were right. We are actually not conspiracy theorists. We are actually telling the truth. This is crazy, dude. Like, it's just crazy how this confirms absolutely everything that conservatives were saying about the administration.
Kamala's selling out her friends to sell her new book, and there's no coming back from this. Kamala's going after the First Lady, Jill Biden. Remember when Jill kissed Doug at the State of the Union? Well, the doctor pulled Doug aside on the 4th. Doug thought he was getting another kiss. Instead, he got threatened. Jill Biden said, "Are you supporting us?" Doug responded, of course, we're supporting you." "Okay, that's really important. We need to know that." Doug got angry, and you won't like him.
You better vote for me. I know it seems shaky. And Joe Biden looks like he's about to fall over. You're on our side, right?
Very much when he's angry. He complained to his wife, quote, "They hide you away for 4 years, give you impossible bleep jobs, don't correct the record when those tasks are mischaracterized, and still they have to ask if we're loyal." Kamala regrets not throwing Biden under her electric bus earlier. She said this moment was like pulling the pin on a hand grenade. Watch.
Would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
She probably regretted saying that. She should have just threw him under the bus. She still would have lost. Doesn't matter. She could have threw him under the bus and did a lot of other stuff. Trump was winning that election. I don't care what anybody says. He was going to win that election.
Kamala tried being graceful, and it killed her campaign. Biden, he was bitter. He threatened Kamala on the night of her debate.
Damn.
And then the day after, put on a Trump hat.
So this is crazy. If you guys don't remember, Biden put on a Trump hat when Kamala Harris was running. This was huge, bro. He did this on purpose. Now, because we all said he did this on purpose to get back at Kamala Harris. It was true. We all knew what was happening. We all knew that they hated each other. This is so funny how this book is going to confirm that.
Kamala says MAGA Joe's ego really hurt her. She needed somebody in her corner, but her VP was a huge disappointment. Kamala watched Tampon nod along with Vance at the VP debate and was yelling at her TV screen. "You're not here to make friends with the guy who's attacking your running mate."
Bro. She was pissed at that debate with freaking JD Vance, bro. When JD Vance destroyed him.
We know Tampon wasn't her first pick. She wanted Mayor Pete, but thought he was too gay. Pete read the book.
And that's big, too. She didn't pick Pete Buttigieg because he was gay. But they run for trans people and all this other stuff. So these politicians don't care about you. They just care about their votes. They know that the world ain't ready for this, and they'll never will be. This is this is a huge, huge scandal.
And he's not happy with Mamala.
I was surprised when I read that. I just believe in giving Americans more credit than that. My experience in politics.
He's terrible, by the way. Let's just get that out of the way. He is a terrible. He does the transportation. He's terrible. He's a terrible, terrible leader.
Politics has been the way that you earn trust with voters is based mostly on what they think you're going to do for their lives, not on categories.
Kamala had her eye on Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, too, but thought he'd steal the spotlight from her and thought he was too cocky. Shapiro kept asking his aides about how he should redecorate the VP's residence. And he's not happy with Harris either. Shapiro says Kamala was part of the cover-up.
Look, I haven't read the former vice president's book, and she's going to have to answer to how she was in the room and yet never said anything publicly.
Kamala tried calling Newsom too, but he sent her to voicemail. Quote, "Hiking. We'll call back," wrote the former vice president in notes from her calls that day.
Newsom's like, I don't want any part of this at all. I'm not running with you at all. We all knew this, bro. All the conservatives were saying this. It's like either she was listening to the conservatives, like, oh, I'm going to write a story like that. Or, you know, obviously it's true. This is crazy, dude. Like, we all knew this was happening behind closed doors.
Never called her back. Newsom's smart enough not to jump on a sinking ship.
Yep.
Waltz, the perfect sucker for the job. At least he got cupcakes for election night that had to be redecorated as the results rolled in. Quote, Harris's social secretary peeled icing that read Madam President off the cupcakes that had been ordered for the occasion and sent them out to the campaign staffers along with wine. Trump called Kamala after she conceded. Turns out the dictator wasn't so mean. Quote, I'm going to be so nice and respectful. You are a tough, smart customer, and I say that with great respect. And you also have a beautiful name. I got use out of that name. It's Kamala. Democrats are in deep.
So this is actually in her new book. So I'm actually thinking about buying it, like I said, and maybe making a video about it. But I just wanted to show you guys this is crazy. This is a huge scandal, bro. And we were right about everything. Everything we said throughout the elections was correct. They called us conspiracy theories, but we actually knew what was going on. We had the story already. But what do you guys think about this? Go ahead with thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like the video if you like it. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.